Benjamin Netanyahu's strong condemnation of Hamas actions following the hostage handover underscores the fragility of the ceasefire. The Israeli military declared the failure to return the remains of Shiri Bibas a violation of utmost severity, escalating tensions and raising questions about the future of the truce. Hamas' counterargument, citing the possible mixing of Bibas' remains with others in the rubble of an Israeli airstrike, further complicates the situation and highlights the conflicting narratives surrounding the incident. This disagreement over the handling of the remains risks derailing the already precarious ceasefire agreement, potentially reigniting hostilities. Netanyahu's vow that Hamas will pay the full price for this alleged violation signals Israel's unwavering commitment to holding Hamas accountable and underscores the seriousness of the perceived breach of the agreed-upon terms. The unprecedented nature of this situation is highlighted by the fact that Thursday's release marked the first instance of Hamas returning the remains of dead hostages. This lack of precedent further amplifies the gravity of the current impasse and raises concerns about future negotiations and the potential for renewed conflict. The ongoing legal battle surrounding the mass firings of federal employees adds another layer of complexity to the political landscape. A federal judge's ruling allowing the White House to proceed with workforce reductions has sparked outrage among unions and raised concerns about the potential for a monumental. The union's lawsuit, alleging that the White House actions violated separation of powers principles by undermining congressional authority over federal agency funding, highlights a significant constitutional challenge. This legal battle underscores the deep divisions within the government and the potential for protracted legal challenges that could significantly impact the federal workforce and government operations. The magnitude of the potential financial implications, as highlighted by the leading employment lawyer, adds a crucial dimension to the discussion, raising questions about budgetary constraints and the long-term consequences of these personnel decisions. The legal complexities and political implications are far-reaching, with potential repercussions extending beyond the immediate impacts on the affected employees. International relations remain fraught with tension and uncertainty. China's apparent shift in stance regarding the Ukraine conflict, praising a U.S.-Russia consensus despite Kyiv's exclusion, raises concerns about potential geopolitical realignments. This apparent reversal of China's previous position demanding Ukrainian involvement in peace talks raises questions about the country's true intentions and its strategic priorities. The ongoing efforts by European leaders, such as French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, to engage with US President Trump on the issue of Ukraine and European security reflect the significant concerns about the potential impact of US policy on the stability of the region. These high-level diplomatic initiatives underscore the urgency of addressing the conflict and the need for international cooperation to find a peaceful resolution. The contrasting diplomatic approaches highlight the complex web of international relationships and the challenges of achieving a unified response to the crisis. The ongoing controversy surrounding Elon Musk's claims regarding the abandonment of American astronauts adds another layer of complexity to the already tense geopolitical landscape. The Danish astronaut's refutation of Musk's accusations, citing a lack of evidence, underscores the importance of responsible communication and the potential for misinformation to undermine public trust. The potential repercussions of such unsubstantiated allegations, particularly in the context of international relations, highlight the need for accuracy and accountability in public discourse. The absence of evidence supporting Musk's claims further raises questions about the source and motivations behind his accusations, prompting scrutiny of his public statements and their potential impact on international collaboration. The dissolution of Hong Kong's oldest pro-democracy party marks a significant event with potentially far-reaching consequences for the territory's political landscape. The party's chair's refusal to confirm or deny whether Beijing exerted pressure underscores the delicate balance between political freedom and external influence in the region. The potential implications for political participation and dissent in Hong Kong highlight the enduring tension between autonomy and external pressures. The lack of transparency surrounding the party's decision further fuels concerns about potential erosion of democratic freedoms and raises questions about the future of political activism in Hong Kong. The advancements in gene therapy represent a significant milestone in medical science, offering potential breakthroughs in the treatment of various diseases. However, the timing of the UZ freeze poses a major challenge to Ethiopia's health system, which is already struggling to cope with a rising disease burden. The significant increases in malaria and measles cases underscore the urgent need for increased funding and resources. The confluence of factors contributing to this crisis, including conflict, climate change, and funding gaps, emphasizes the interconnected nature of health challenges and the need for comprehensive. The stark contrast between medical advancements and the challenges faced by vulnerable populations highlights the disparities in healthcare access and the crucial role of international aid in addressing global health crises. The upcoming German elections are shaping up to be a critical juncture, with widespread concerns about the rise of the far-right AfD party. The personal accounts of German citizens, such as the Syrian immigrant quoted in the report, highlight the real-world implications of the political choices facing the nation. The anxieties expressed underscore the deep divisions within German society and the profound impact of political decisions on individuals and communities. The combination of personal narratives and political analysis provides a nuanced perspective on the complexities of the election and its potential impact on German society. The legal decision to prevent an environmental activist from using climate expert evidence in his defense raises concerns about freedom of speech and the ability to mount a robust defense against environmental protest charges. This ruling follows a pattern of similar restrictions in England, suggesting a broader trend that could limit the ability of activists to effectively challenge environmentally damaging policies. The implications for environmental activism and the right to protest highlight the intersection of legal processes and social movements. The potential for such restrictions to stifle activism and limit public discourse further underscores the importance of protecting the right to protest and ensuring access to justice for environmental activists. Finally, Gordon Ramsay's unusual culinary incident, involving the theft of almost 500 cat figurines from his new restaurant, serves as a lighthearted end to a news bulletin filled with significant global issues. The irony of the stolen mankiniko, symbols of good luck, being stolen from a restaurant is not lost. This amusing anecdote serves as a brief respite from the weight of the more serious news items. The juxtaposition of the seemingly trivial with the significant highlights the variety of issues that shape our daily lives.